Welcome back. Well, if your New Year's resolutions have already become a thing of the past, you are not alone. In fact, 80% of us have given up by this time in February. Tonight, cardiologist Dr. Liz Collin is here to talk about why even short-lived lifestyle changes can have a big impact on our health. Doctor, thanks again for being here tonight.
Thanks so much for having me.
So by February rolls around, we're pretty much done with this thing, huh?
Yeah, it's pretty sad.
Why is it so hard to maintain these resolutions?
You know, I think there's probably three main reasons why people fail. Number one, they take on too much. If you try to turn your life upside down, recipe for failure. Number two, people make it too vague, right? Eat better. Well, what does that mean, right? Action requires pretty specific instructions. And then number three, we focus on the wrong thing. We focus on the what instead of the why. For example, you know, if we want to lose weight, that's the what. We're not losing weight to lose weight. We're losing weight to feel better, the why. It's the why that keeps us motivated.
So you do have some simple solutions where we're not focused on weight. There are other things that we can do.
Yeah, you know, actually, one of the things I thought about that we rarely focus on and frankly even make as a resolution is to acquire knowledge, to learn more about health and our risk factors, etc. And it's so important. It doesn't require counting calories, doesn't require one single sit-up, and we can do it. And in fact, you know, as a preventive cardiologist, my mission is to help people eat better and get smarter about their own care. In fact, I write a blog every week on interesting health topics, really actionable, practical. Folks can find it at step1foods.com. Knowledge is great, right? It's free and it allows us to be much more in charge of our health.
So we don't need to just solely focus on our diets.
No, there's so much more we can focus on, absolutely.
And what about just navigating the grocery aisle? I know that you have some tips that we can perhaps, you know, take to our normal lives, because I'm shopping all the time and think, well, this looks good, and you're not really thinking much about it. But you have some solutions there.
Yeah, so I think the main thing I'd like to have folks leave with is, because this is a huge topic, and I'd love to come back and dig into it more, but if I were to give one piece of advice, is as you're walking around that grocery store and you look down into your cart, make sure that the vast majority of what you're seeing is something that your great-grandmother would recognize as food.
Wow, that's a great tip.
Yeah,
can't
it's pretty easy.
Okay, so we think February we should give it a go again.
You know what? January does not have it all sewn up for resolutions. In fact, you know, commitment to health is something that we renew every single day. It's not just in January.
Dr. Klodas, thanks for being here as always.
Thanks so much for having me.
Appreciate it very much.